Alright, I'm back at Autocross here in the Spider in East Street. Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't posted a video since October. It is now nearly the end of February, so the MR2 Autocross content drought has ended. I just came in way too hot there and just understeered, totally whiffed that. But anyway, this is actually an event from November last year. I just haven't had a chance to edit this video together. I've got a giant backlog of videos I'm trying to work through. I was still filming right after my daughter was born, but I have not been editing until more recently. So you saw a couple weeks ago I posted a video of this car going to the dyno where it put down 125 wheel horsepower. There were a bunch of other cars at the dyno, including a 2GR MR2 that put down about 280 wheel horsepower, so that would mean that the dyno's not just reading crazy high numbers. Like, that's a pretty typical number for a 2GR MR2 to make. I tried to get less wheel spin than I did on the first run, and I ended up just bogging it down. Anyway, now today I'm trying something new, and that is to sort of push a lot closer to 10/10ths earlier on in the runs. So the goal is to sort of get closer to my final time with fewer runs, because obviously you don't want to only start driving hot in your last like 2 runs and then you only have 2 runs to get a clean run. I'm just trying to increase my skill at Autocross by pushing harder earlier and running into my boundaries earlier and just being able to squeeze as much time as possible. That can be important when you go to Nats, because generally you only get a few runs. But it makes this event really rough. I just have a super hard time, and it ends up being pretty frustrating.
That was not good. Super sloppy.
Yeah.
Awful. Very bad.
This season I've really been focusing on my steering inputs. You can see how gentle I turn the wheel here. I actually think in this car, specifically in Autocross, those kind of slow steering inputs are incorrect. I've been watching some video of other good Autocross drivers, and they seem to kind of keep the steering wheel away from the center position. And the wheel is either like full left or full right, more like the way I'm driving right here. And there's not a whole lot of the steering wheel just sort of sitting vaguely in the middle. And I just slayed another cone in the slalom. The slalom is giving me a lot of trouble. Slaloms are really tricky test of steering specifically, and being that that's the thing that I'm having trouble with / working on, it just seems to really be biting me today. I keep hitting that same cone every run is just so upsetting. At this point, I now know that I have not put up a clean run, and in order to put up a clean run, I need to do a safe final run, and that's never a good feeling. That's really the problem that you're kind of trying to avoid by driving harder the whole time. You're trying to get that clean run early on that's also on pace, so that you're not stuck trying to get your only run that's on pace to also be clean.
dude. I got like last almost. Thank you. This really sucks, man. This is not what I had in mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about what happened.